Hi there, YouTube! Do you like drama? Do you like embroiling yourself in other people's stupidity and watching people who totally deserve getting what comes to them? Well, that's what we're gonna watch today! Everybody knows, or at least probably knows, of the nonsense that's been happening around SSSniperWolf, and as much as I don't particularly enjoy getting myself embroiled in this kind of stuff, sometimes watching somebody get some just desserts is entirely satisfying. And to be fair, this is gonna do great in the algorithm, so let's just give it a go and watch the satisfying downfall of SSSniperWolf.
Greed and ego, three of the many deranged elements hiding behind
Manipulation, greed, ego. By these powers combined, we are the typical VTuber.
Three of the many deranged elements hiding behind the cutie facade of one of YouTube's biggest creators. From outright
I'm gonna be honest,
content
I've
to
never
doxing
watched any of her
other
content.
YouTubers,
I've only
all
heard
the
of
way to
her.
being criminally charged for crimes such as armed robbery, hit and runs, and
As far as I know, and this is what my basis of understanding is that she's a very vapid content creator that basically stole other people's content and did very, very minimalistic React content. Which, you know, React content is fine. Hi, YouTube. But you kind of, you know, want to be at least a little bit transformative so that you're adding something to the chemistry and maybe exposing the people who made it and maybe giving them a bit more attention rather than doing the typical XQC SSSniperWolf thing of just taking it and then actually kind of ruining things for everyone else and being a selfish bitch, basically. Smile. Like, thank you, Tia. Me doing React content is literally my way of being able to show things to my community, but also put my opinion across on things. Not that anybody particularly cares, but I like having the ability to expose people to things that we'd otherwise not get the chance to watch or enjoy if we did it by ourselves. And who knows, maybe someone finds a content creator that they haven't found before and they gain a new subscriber out of it. Plus, it is just fun to watch what other people have made together.
disorderly conduct.
The important thing is I add to it.
SSSniperWolf is quickly becoming YouTube's most hated creator, but the worst part, YouTube seems to let it all fly. Presumably,
Oh
due to the
yeah, I
millions
saw
of
stuff
dollars
about
she rakes
this.
into the platform. Hi, I'm the internet anarchist. I create.
Well, if we know anything, right, and this counts for Twitch as well, and pretty much anything on the internet, and I might get a bit of slap for this, if you have money, or you're pretty, or you have kissed the right ass cheeks, most modern platforms will let you get away with murder. Unless your name is TikTok, in which case they ban you for even having a VTube model, but that's beside the point. Money and looks talk. And if you're a pretty looking girl who the platform knows will draw in a lot of eyes, no surprise there's going to be favoritism. I've lived this experience myself, having had severe non-favoritism from Twitch staff and getting hounded for doing the most mundane of things. Thanks, Twitch.
Weekly YouTube
I'm sorry my tits aren't big
documentaries,
enough for you.
and today we'll be dissecting the well-deserved downfall of a YouTube titan, SSSniperWolf, aka Aaliyah Marie Sheila.
What did she even get popular for?
You'll fully understand the true extent of her wrath. To describe Leah's decade-long stay on YouTube as full
Yeah,
of
'cause she's been around almost as long as I
is
have.
Understatement. For as long as she has been on the platform, Leah has been creating.
Wait, she
enemies out of
actually made
friends,
content?
fans, and fellow creators. At the start of her career in 2013, she accused another female gamer of faking gameplay in order to spark controversy and increase her following of sweaty virgin.
I get it. Rage bait is such a thing. And get your bank the way you can. But, why you gotta spread drama when you could just be spreading butt cheeks and positivity, right? Like, come on.
Reddit users.
So yesterday I posted a video called The Truth About Girl Gone Gamer, which actually got a lot more attention than I would have ever thought, and it seemed to cause a war between the
I mean,
families.
at least she was making some kind of content back then.
Copyright struck numerous smaller creators that criticized
Oh,
her.
fuck that!
Years ago, he re-uploaded one of my videos, and you can't just take somebody else's content and re-upload it and monetize it. So I filed the copyright.
Yeah, you can. But that's called being a dick. And it depends whether you care about your reputation or not. But does that stop people doing it? No, because at the end of the day, money talks. And if that's the way you're going to make your bank and you don't care about the ire you get from the rest of the internet, that's what we call rage baiting. It's like how when somebody purposely puts out something incredibly wrong that they know is wrong, specifically just to bait people's angry comments, because any attention's good attention, right, guys? It's like if I decided to title this video, Makari isn't sexy, and made the entire video about saying how I'm not sexy, and, you know, obviously that's entirely wrong, and people would be angry at that, so... But would it draw a lot of attention? Of course it would!
Claim with YouTube trying to take it down. And in the copyright process, I got his real name, and of course I googled his name, and it turns out he is a registered offender.
Not to mention, she was more than willing to ignore terminally ill fans, final request to have one phone call with her, only changing her mind when she rightfully received backlash for it.
Adam22 from the No Jumper podcast hit me up a couple days ago, about a week ago, saying, hey, can you get me in contact with SSSniperWolf? There's this girl, she's 10 years old, she's dying of cancer. Her dream and her wish is to meet SSSniperWolf. And I told her...
that's so... that's really spicy topic, because I can see it from... I get it, right? A kid dying, that's horrible, but it is still up to the person to say no. I don't... Maybe there's going to be something with this, but I don't think content creators should feel like they have to do something or feel pressured into something, even if someone's dying. I mean, obviously, you know, it's down to them to say yes or no. I'd fucking happily do that if in what alternative universe somebody's dying wish was to have a phone call with me. But, I mean, if she said yes, then didn't do it, then...
Adam22 right out. Leah? AKA Sexy Sniper, is a piece of shit. Good luck with that. Anyhow, Adam, trying to make this 10-year-old's dreams come true, gets a hold of Sexy Sniper Wolf, or SS Wolf, and she agrees to talk to the
so she
kid
even said
dying of
yes?
cancer. She set it up with her mom. I got the text conversation.
Oh, that's such
they have
scummy.
A date to do it, right? Sniper Wolf blows it off. Completely.
I mean, maybe that says something about what... why would you want to talk to Sniper Wolf to begin with? Oh, this poor kid.
Living it up, and this 10-year-old is literally dying right now.
Leah is more than willing to lie, harm, or tear down another person's reputation.
Why? I don't... that's such a harsh concept. I mean, there's something to be said about why you would idolize someone like Sniper Wolf to begin with, but god damn, that's so sad. Oh my god.
If it meant she could get ahead or make a quick buck, considering the fact that her current content format is predicated on stealing from others and is consistently rewarded by YouTube.
Like, I like to see the best in people, but so far everything I've seen and ever heard about Sniper Wolf is that she's a
impactful detractor, being a creator by the name of Jackfilms, whom
my boy! I used to watch this guy along with Tobuscus back in the day.
On the 26th of October 2022, Jack uploaded a video with the title SSSniperWolf, in which he announced his plans to parody Leah's reaction content with his own reaction channel, JJ Jackfilms.
So I recently stumbled across an entry on Know Your Meme that read, SSSniperWolf spends millions on new mansion. For those who don't know, SSSniperWolf
oh my god, the fact that people can get that kind of money from doing YouTube baffles me.
I promise it's way cooler than it sounds. Take a look.
Guys, imagine making YouTube videos and getting a mansion.
How do you deal with a Karen?
So this hoe at the store wanna be petty.
Whoa.
You got time.
Epic, right? Well, this news kind of inspired me.
Whoa,
so
such
I've done
reaction.
is
Much
I created
wow.
a brand new YouTube channel called Jackfilms. And so far, I've only uploaded one video titled TikToks That Gave Me a Tummy Ache. Here's a little...
Did he literally make it? Oh, Jack, why would you dedicate so much time to dunking on a single person? Like, I kind of get it, right? Like, I'm annoyed too, but I wouldn't, like, I would not make a YouTube channel specifically for calling out a YouTuber. Like, you're just gonna draw in so much negative attention for it. I mean, obviously it's worked, but still, like, I don't know, this seems like a lot of effort to go out of your way to, like, it would almost feel like harassment in a way.
snippet.
Your mom a hoe.
Oh, it says your mom a hoe. Oh, that's not very nice. This is giving me a tummy ache.
Jack followed through on his promise and began making frequent uploads to the created channel. By his third upload, Jackfilms.
Oh, this is so funny. Yep. Same face in each thumbnail, of course.
There was a market for people that simply wanted to make fun of Leah's low-effort reactions. However, Jack wouldn't restrict his criticisms on Leah's content to just making YouTube videos. On the 29th of June 2023, Jack released a tweet directed at YouTube and VidCon for promoting Leah on her questionable content, quoting,
So that's the thing that baffles me. I don't get the favoritism for SSSniperWolf. It's obvious that her content is vapid as fuck. It's obvious that, like, there's no effort put in there. Why is there such a preferential treatment for her? Like, surely you should be putting people up on a pedestal that are actually making things. The only thing that SSniperWolf looks like she's ever made is drama and reactionary content. Which, again, reactionary content is fine when it's complemented by substance. You know, again, this says, this doesn't... Yes, she's obviously very, very vapid. She's very shallow. But I think this is more of an issue with the kind of people who watch this kind of content. It's a similar kind of premise with XQC, you know? Like, the fact that people are watching these people are to give them a platform to begin with.
I invented reacting to other people's TikToks. Anyone else is copying me.
I don't know, the entirety of the YouTube paradigm just feels like a giant preschool playground kind of thing.
Absolutely sure.
Like, that's what this is. This is playground drama. This is like the kind of stuff that you have in preschool when little Jimmy decided to eat the freaking paste. And you were like, no, Jimmy, that was my paste to eat. My paste, I say. And then there's a constant back and forth of like, whose paste it was. And then the teacher's like, you're both idiots. Stop it. Hi, Fantasy. Thank you for the follow.
Oldest form of criticism without throwing a tantrum.
Also, Zoe, good to see you.
Quoting, where I can't stand that a female YouTuber is getting more views than me.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Obviously, resorting to the sexist card.
Jackfilms made another channel where he copied my content for a few months, thinking it would blow up and get millions of views. It didn't. Now he is mad. Also, I hate bringing gender into this, but no one ever attacks the male react channels.
Excuse me? Excuse me? That sounds like projecting a little bit. That sounds like a little bit of projection. Just a sprinkle of projection. Oh, yep. That's what we call changing the narrative, changing the context to fit your narrative. You dingus.
There were two obvious issues with Leah's response to the situation. Firstly,
yeah, anyone remember Fine Bros? No?
Channel to joke and criticize what he saw as low-effort content. And secondly,
yeah, it's absolute hypocrisy.
Gender into the argument. In fact, Jack had targeted more male reaction channels in the past, which made it seem like Leah was trying to play the victim card to get her point across. Leah would take
as a thing, I do not think Jack is the good guy in this. There are no good actors in any of this. It's just differing shades of shit. Like, Jack is as much of an antagonist as SSSniperWolf is. At least Jack is trying to do something constructive. That's the only positive to come out of this is Jack is trying to make something, even if it does involve drama and controversy.
Step further and attack Jack's appearance with a now deleted tweet that read, "The only thing that is funny about you is your hairline. If your content was entertaining, it would reflect in your views." Once again, Leah was putting herself on
see what I mean?
While putting down
playground drama.
Unfortunately,
yeah, well, your face is stupid. Oh yeah, well, your face is stupid.
As Jack made it his mission to expose the truth behind her reaction empire. On the 26th of July 2023, Jack decided it was time to take a hard look at what Leah proudly called content with his video. Let's talk about SSSniperWolf.
This is SSSniperWolf. She's a YouTuber with over 30 million subscribers. She uploads daily.
Thing is, at the end of the day, none of this really matters.
1 million views each.
All this is content for us.
Jack describes her content as low effort, stolen, and repetitive.
I mean, true. This is obviously subjective and observational, and that might be true.
By providing multiple examples of Leah intentionally removing credits from creators, making fair use violations.
At the end of the day, who fucking cares?
Monetizing others' content.
Like in a very small.
Jack even went out of his way.
Like hyperbolically, the only people that are going to care about this are the minority. Like, there are people who will always get rung up about about almost anything. Like, people will get upset about anything sometimes. But let's face it, the vast majority of us don't really care. We're not really related to any of this. We don't really have any cards in the game. We can't physically change anything going on. And really, for most of us, we're just an audience watching a car crash in motion. I mean, sure, we can all have we all have our feelings on it, and I feel like most of us with common sense would see this as predominantly negative. But it's like watching a car and a brick wall, and at least you get to watch some fancy fire erupt from the crash.
To reach out to several of the creators
Joy, thank you for that follow, by the way.
His reactions, to ask them if they gave her permission to use their videos, and all of them said no. Jack wanted to make it crystal
And that's the
clear
other
that
thing.
Leah wasn't
So there
being-
is actually an important subject in all this. I'm sorry I keep pausing. This is just something I'm very passionate about, being a content creator myself. There is an underlying context here that is very important, and that is that stealing content is bad. But the way it's played out by these actors is just like, god damn, dude. Like, integrity means nothing to most people, I guess. You know what, I'm in my own little bubble. I want to exist to grow an audience, to grow a community, create content that's, actually effort constructed and actually is of a positive nature, I guess. Like, you have a limited time in this world, and you choose to create shit when you could be creating honey. That's the way to look at it.
Any real value, and was actively harming the platform.
Of course you can, Juggernaut.
while simultaneously being boosted by YouTube.
By the way, if anyone wants to steal my content and give me clout, by all means.
In particular. After all, she's hardly the only person stealing other people's content and reaping all the benefits.
Actually, this tells me what I need to do for
As she
success.
suggested,
Anyone want to
sexist
start some
and
drama?
only go after female reactors?
Like,
No,
your mum
no,
gay.
No.
Now
no,
cancel me. Get me
no,
some clout.
and no. The real reason is actually this. This is the official YouTube creators account on Twitter.
Thank you for the
Over
resub,
6 million
Zacharias.
followers, claiming she gets her
Thank you for the birthday
ideas
wishes.
from her fans. Now, there are several things wrong with this tweet, like why is she a keynote speaker at VidCon? Why is YouTube creators bolstering this? But the worst thing about the tweet is this. Getting video ideas.
What's
from
this?
her fans.
YouTube with an
What ideas?
with a
Literally,
poor
all
take.
she does is upload
Just a
other
typical
people's
day for the
TikToks.
YouTube staff.
How is that an idea? What am I not getting here?
Jack's first few videos on Leah drew some attention to her repeated wrongdoings, but this time around, viewers really took notice, with around 2 million views and a very angry comment section directed at Leah. SSSniperWolf is the human embodiment of the popular kid saying your joke louder and getting all the credit. She's the perfect example of how being attractive.
That's very
literally
true.
negates
I've had that
all
happen to me in the past.
character traits in the public eye. Several other creators also made videos and tweets.
Oh, there's my
documenting
boy.
their concerns with Leah's recent uploads, which helped to further spread Jack's message.
Yeah,
These
it's
reaction
tabloid
channels
journalism.
are
As I said,
so
this is also farcical.
Use the same React clips in the same video to hit the 8-minute mark for mid-roll ads. Holy shit, we need a content cop patrolling these streets now more than ever. Some users even made bingo cards that illustrated how repetitive these videos were. By the 6th
I wonder what a bingo
August
card would be made for
2023,
would have on it
Jack
for
would
me.
return to YouTube with more egregious examples of misconduct, like reusing videos and uploading clips from other creators in their entirety without any input. The
This all
pressure of
feels
growing on
so
all sides,
hyperbolic,
with
like
all the negative press surrounding her
this kind of
brand,
stuff
Leah would
exists
attempt
even
to
outside of
attack
this
or
example. I think
defend
SSSniperWolf
Jack,
has just
but
become the
now
public
she remained
punching doll for
silent
this.
and continued posting. Unfortunately for Leah, what would happen next would have a far
But it does
greater
exemplify the
impact
big
than
problem in
any
general.
expose video could have, as on the 14th of September 2023, a YouTuber by the name of Mad Catstar dug up a pending lawsuit that alleged some shocking information about Leah, the SSSniperWolf brands, and her partner Sausage, aka Evan Young. The document revealed the events.
Wait. Guys, she's a 10, but she makes React content. Oh my goodness. Love his hair though.
Evan Young. The document revealed the events about how Leah's main channel was created, the connection to her old channel Sexy Sniper Wolf, and the pivotal role that her husband, who was previously described as her boyfriend, played in their success. Further details about who started the channel.
Thing is, it's
and
not
what
like it's even that
inspired
hard
the
to make
were also shared.
content
The
with
concept of
substance.
behind the SSSniperWolf YouTube channel was that Young, Leah's ex-husband, would play video games such as Call of Duty and or Metal Gear Rising and record gameplay. Young would then prepare a script for each recording for Sheilash, aka
Wait.
SniperWolf, to read on camera while acting as though she was playing the recorded
Wait.
video game footage.
So she
According to the
faked-
lawsuit,
so even the content she
Young
was
later
making, she
spent past
faked.
playing games.
Are you kidding?
Was at all times heavily involved in the creative content and operations of SS.
Oh, I'm getting a headache. I'm getting a headache. You know what? I need to go pee. Dude, this whole drama's giving me a conniption. Guys, I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna go pee. My body can't put up with this. It's literally telling me that I need to get away from this for a second. Jesus.
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
Something that Leah
Y'all like
seemed to
drama?
want to keep
We're watching
hidden.
drama.
However, once their romantic relationship ended in September 2022, Leah decided that she didn't need her partner anymore and sought to cut him out of the business entirely. She kept all kind of
Oh,
revenue
that's
around that
evil.
period, which amounted to over $1 million.
What?
Started new channels and withheld hard drives that had proof of Young's involvement in the business. Luckily for Young, he managed to retain
It still
priority
wilds me
access to
out
the
that people are
SSSniperWolf
making that kind of
YouTube
money from
channel, and
YouTube.
with Leah
Like, I
as
know
the
it's
manager
possible,
to
like
upload
Mr. Beast, for example, but
videos.
shit.
Although their marriage is still intact, Young had already started the divorce process in October.
Oh, you have a YouTube channel? What's stopping you from making $1 million? Dude, I have people occasionally who are like, "Oh, you're doing Twitch and YouTube full time? Wow, must be easy to make money, right?" Mm.
2022 and was using this lawsuit to get what he felt was a rightful share of the business that they built together. Everyone now knows that her career was founded on lies since the very beginning. She tried to distance herself from the unsavory.
To be fair,
nature
I
of
could
the
stop this
Sexy
video at this
Sexy
point, 'cause
SniperWolf channel,
it's
lied about creating
basically
her own gameplay, even going as far as receiving
lies
awards
on top
for
of
it,
lies
and
on
hid
top
her
of shit
decade-long
decisions
marriage
on top of
with
shit
Young,
decisions
the
from a shitty
perfectly
person.
crafted facade of a quirky gamer girl that
That's
she
literally all
struggled
this
so hard to
is.
protect for all those years was crumbling down all
I
around her.
legitimately don't think we'd need to watch more of this video to know that SniperWolf is a bit of a scumbag. But we're going to, because we like watching the fire unfold.
And there was no coming back. In Leah's mind, if Jack didn't go around questioning her videos and claiming that then maybe the skeletons in the closet wouldn't have been revealed. Sadly, it was too late. With that said, Leah still wanted to assert her dominance over Jack and take back
did
some
she
control
T-pose?
of this problematic situation.
Thank you for the gifted
Something
sub, by the
that
way.
forever alter his life, as her life was altered. On the 13th of October 2023, Leah released an Instagram story that would have untold ramifications on Jack, his family, and potentially every creator
Did
on
she
YouTube.
dox him?
Should
Oh,
I go
this
visit
is-
at Jackfilms. He lives 5 minutes away from my shoot. Yes or no? Tragically, Leah didn't wait for a response and proceeded to stop by Jack's house anyway.
Wait!
Alright, right in front of your house. Come out. Come out and talk to me. He has...
She knew. She 100% knew what she was doing. There is no way you feign ignorance from this. Like, it was just a joke, smiley face. Like, when she recorded this, she fucking knew. You do not get to that kind of size in content creation and not know what doxing is. She knew that by recording this, she would have leaked his details to the rest of the internet. People have found people's locations with much less. Oh my... Okay, you know what? I like to believe that there's ramifications. There's, like, a shred of hope for anyone, no matter what you do. This person is not only a liar, vapid, and just a douchebag, but she's malicious. Like, I'm sorry, but there's no amount of "it's just a prank, bro" that's gonna cover for this one.
food outside, so he should be out
Isn't this
any minute
illegal
now
as
to pick it
well?
up.
Like, I'm pretty sure this is illegal.
It's ice cream. I just want to talk.
Within hours of the video going live, Leah deleted the post, but by now, the damage had been done. To put this into perspective,
Yeah, nothing on the
Leah has
internet is
5
deleted
million
when
followers,
you're that
which just
when you're
got the
that in the eye
exact
for things.
location of Jack's home. If even a tiny fraction of them meant harm to Jack, they now had the means to find him. It would only take one deranged superfan to make a trip there and do unspeakable things to him.
So,
and his
here's a story. I'm not what people would probably consider to be a huge content creator. You know, I've got a lovely following. I've got some amazing audience, and I'm a very positive person. But even me with my, you know, relatively small community by comparison to this lot, even I've had stalking issues. People have found where I've lived, even though I've not done anything to expose it, really. So it wouldn't be much of a stretch to believe that somebody with 5 million followers would have a couple unhinged people amidst their crowd. Especially when you're someone like SniperWolf.
His family. As Leah was making her spiteful Instagram post, Jack was inside streaming, and whilst live, was made aware of the situation by his chat.
She's literally right outside your house. Oh my god! This is happening right now. Call the police. Actually.
Wait, what?
Call the police.
No, there's a video.
She's outside your house right now.
What the?
She literally
on her
posted a
Instagram.
video on her story 5 minutes ago. Oh my god, she's outside her house.
Oh my
this
god, that's
right now.
wild.
You. Yeah, that's the.
Yeah.
Like, at
no,
what
this is-
point do you just have to think that maybe
that's horrible.
SniperWolf
No,
is...
that is
Like, that's like
huge.
sociopathic.
No,
that's a
not
sociopathic
privacy.
tendency.
And so much else. There's so much wrong with that.
And this is
No,
the
I'm
problem
not
with the
getting
internet,
that,
especially when
dude.
you're streaming,
That-
everything's caught live.
No,
Like, you're literally caught in 4K.
Call the cops and show them the Instagram story.
Hold on. I'm gonna go
And-
inside.
She is actually psychotic.
Don't. Please don't. All right, hold on. Should we? I'm gonna end this.
Like, I know that
yeah,
obviously
and
everything
stream.
needs to be taken with a grain of
Thank
salt
you
on
for
the
coming
internet, and
out.
everything can be very
From
biased.
the moment Leah made that
But actions do speak, and a lot of this is obviously corroborated. So, you know, a lot of the time whenever I see anything on the internet, I like to like make assumptions based off of my own evidence. And it's good to hear both sides of the story. Because obviously whatever you see on the internet is obviously based off conjecture and hearsay and secondhand information. But the fact that most of this is documented and reported via official sources, I like to believe it in the better of people, but there's nothing here that tells me that she's of sane mind and
post,
rational,
things crossed the
so...
line from a harmless online disagreement to a potentially life-threatening incident. Leah herself has expressed discomfort numerous times when she's had to deal with people coming close to her residence.
I love meeting
Hypocrisy!
you guys, but just this person
But yeah,
that
the internet
took
will always
it
paint
a
people in the
step
way they
too
want them to be
far
painted.
to follow me home, like don't.
And
do
even
that.
if this
Don't
is quite
follow
heavily
people home.
leaning
Like,
against
please
SniperWolf,
respect my privacy, respect any other YouTuber's privacy, because
I don't think there's any
it's hard to believe, but you know we're people just like you. Like you wouldn't like it if somebody
It's all
followed you
hypocritical.
home or came up to your house.
There's no
So,
like
you
trying to
know,
fight
just,
this.
Like respect other people, respect their privacy, and I feel like a teacher or some shit.
I'm sure there
I'm
are
just
some
really
redeeming
paranoid
features,
about
but
that kind of stuff.
The very next
This is like a
day,
trash
Jack took
fire
to
that's
Twitter
being
and YouTube
trash.
community posts to voice his grievances with Leah's recent outing. Quoting, SSSniperWolf just doxed me on her Instagram. Creepy, gross,
to a
violating.
point,
What?
you know, Jack was basically poking a hornet's nest. But even when you're poking a hornet's nest, there is a line. And SniperWolf went from poking the... SniperWolf went up to the line of poking the hornet's nest and stuck her entire right nipple in that nest. That's how over the line she went.
What you do was disgusting. You steal content and stalk YouTube.
Juggernaut, so you say Jack did nothing wrong. Jack did do stuff wrong. Jack got involved to begin with. You do not need to make a snuff piece on calling people out. If you get involved in drama, like if you mess with the bull, you're gonna get the horn. Jack is an amazing content creator. I've seen the stuff that he used to make back in the day with Tabuscus. He can make content that doesn't need to be drama bait. But he chose to do this, and when you choose to make content on other people, and yes, I know he did it with the intent of trying to raise awareness for an actual issue, but there is no good actor in any of this drama. Jack is just a lesser bad actor amidst a sea of bad actors.
YouTubers. At YouTube, demonetize this dangerous creator, or just get her off your platform. She posted an Instagram story right outside our home and deleted it. Unsurprisingly, Leah would try and frame herself in as the victim, despite her openly malicious
piss
behavior.
off.
Quoting, this creep has been
This kind of
harassing
shit makes me
for months,
angry.
Then plays victim saying I threatened him when I just wanted to talk to him. I have no ill intentions. It's so
Guys, can we
sad
not just
people
like
have to
be on the
constantly
internet and play
create
video
drama
games
to
with each
pay
other and
their
just enjoy
bills.
ourselves?
Not long after, Jack tweeted to
Can we not
counter
act
his
like a
biased
bunch of
claims.
prepubescent teenagers in high school?
SniperWolf, you showed up to our home tonight and filmed it for your 5 million plus Instagram followers to see. That's called doxing. The harassing you claim I've been doing is documenting recent examples of you stealing creators' content, stealing jokes, and
I mean, yes, that is a roundabout way of saying that you are calling someone out and embroiling yourself in drama, but at least there was a substance to it. There was a point to it. but whatever.
Failing to provide transformative commentary. Obviously it struck a nerve, but wow, doxing me was not on my bingo card. There is no reality where you're in the right here. By the 15th of October, Jack released a video statement on the incident urging YouTube to deplatform Leah in order to prevent this type of behavior from her and other creators that would deem it necessary to stalk their critics.
I've been critical of her content, but that does not equate to harassment. What is harassment is coming
You're
to our
skirting
home,
the line.
sharing it for millions to see.
Yeah, you're raising awareness, and I get that. And it's not technically harassment, it is documentation, but it's like, let's say, you know, paparazzi following around celebrities and trying to expose them and using anything out of context to fit their narrative. It is basically poking the bull, poking the hornet's nest. Yes, technically it's not harassment, but me making mathematics is technically considered not math. Technicalities abound.
And taunting me to come out. YouTube needs to take swift action and ban her from the platform ASAP.
But yes, what Jack did was stupid.
For Instagram.
But what
Speaking of,
SSniperWolf did was
SSniperWolf
more
is already
stupider.
making light of the situation, as if stalking someone is a quirky thing to do.
Like, it's just
No
different
one
levels
should
of the
feel
spectrum.
Unsafe in their own home. And thanks to SSniperWolf, my wife and I now do. So YouTube, please do the right thing and get her off the platform. Anyone who weaponizes their fan base like she did does not deserve a space.
Absolutely.
Jack wasn't the only one calling for Leah to get banned from
Again,
YouTube.
decisions
Many creators,
made.
such as Some Ordinary Gamers, also thought it would be better if Leah wasn't on the platform.
Like, no one in their right mind should ever weaponize their fan base. But as is very evident, SSniperWolf doesn't seem like she's in the right kind of mind. So, duh.
There is no reason why she is not open to termination. YouTube should actually be fair in this and terminate her channel, or at least heavily restrict or severely
I love the
punish
way they use terminate.
because letting her get away with this just sets
Please
a
terminate
bad
her.
precedent to
Please just
everyone on the
end her.
platform.
Please just
If
take
any
her off
other
the
creator
internet.
did
Please
this to
just
her,
somebody
instantly removed off the
in
platform. I
Minecraft.
would
In
imagine,
Minecraft.
right? I would
Yeah,
just
please don't
more
terminate my account.
severely punished, if anything, on the best chance.
Yes,
So
Kaizoki,
YouTube
it's my... I mean,
needs
technically
to
this is still my
severely
birthday
punish
donathon.
SSniperWolf, or maybe remove her channel. All right, I'm not even being light about that too. Shit like this needs to have a seriously heavy punishment attached to it.
Doxing Jack would be a bannable offense under normal circumstances, but it's obvious that YouTube doesn't treat Leah like
Thing
a
is, this kind
normal
of drama
creator. They
happens
seem to promote
a
her in
lot. This isn't just This isn't just like an isolated incident. It's just, I think there's a reason this got so much attention is because it had so many like quite well-known actors in it. And I don't know. Again, in a hyperbolic situation, the people who care are gonna get irate about it. But if you ask any typical person, like anyone else out in the wilderness, you know, out in the wild, hey, what do you think about that SSniperWolf drama? People are gonna be like, get the fuck away from me, I'm trying to eat my McDonald's.
Return and endorse her channel by constantly putting it on the trending tab and making tweets and support
SSniperWolf
of
used to be a
her.
YouTube
Although
legend.
It would be wise to reconsider that decision
Yeah,
after seeing
sure.
videos involving minors
I mean,
that she was posting on the platform before she
Jackfilms
reached
at least
stardom.
used to make content.
What's up? How old are you?
SSniperWolf's always kind of been very vapid with what she makes.
Oh, 16, I'm 15. Oh, you're just like a year older than me. That's pretty cool.
What? Oh, what? Okay, that's a yikes from me, Captain.
Wanna show each other? Sure. Yeah, I'll show you my beat.
Okay. There is an acceptable line for what you should be using for content. If you want to see how Omegle should be used for content...
Yikes.
Ah! You're about to get your Virgil status checked, Apocalyptic. Let's go.
Making the mother of all omelets here, Jack. Can't spread over every egg. Why won't you die?
Nano machine, son. Hi, you've joined at a really weird time because, we're about to get an ad break, so I'm gonna apologize ahead of time to those who've just raided in. Thank you for joining us. My name's Inky. This is my Donathon birthday thing. Anyway, so as I was saying, this is the way that, Omegle should be used rather than being a pedophile.
You wanna be my Discord kitten?
Nice.
Sure. Trace, look at my screen. I got one.
I'm not a Pokemon, bro. You don't actually catch me.
And that's how it should be used. Not this way. Oh, wait, no, Omega can't be used anymore. It's gone.
Oh, damn, you look at Hooters, too? Damn, you got enough money at Hooters to, like, get fake...
Is there an alternative to Omegle now? Hi, Gaz.
Hey, girl.
Hi, Magnus.
Like
Welcome, guys. Hi.
These clips were from Leah's days of making Omegle videos, back when she asked Minus to twerk for her in exchange for exposing her balls.
Dude, are you kidding me? And she hasn't been banned off the internet or put on a list? No shit. What? I mean, I thought this whole, like, modern drama was bad enough, but this? Why does this never get brought up?
Or immediately.
Also, I find the irony that one of my alerts is Jackfilms.
Just because.
Thank you for the biddies. By the way, if we get to a level 5 scam train, we're going to be drawing some fan art of Makari as a Sangeli. Nyaha.
The video had been public on the SSSniperWolf YouTube channel for years, only being deleted when a recent controversy brought it back into the public eye. Leah may have deleted the video to hide her mistakes, but that wasn't enough. By now, viewers had gotten to know just how vile of a human being Leah truly was. Over 100,000 people unsubscribed from her channel
Whoa!
on the 18th of October 2023.
100,000?
As the drama raged on, YouTube
That's not
made
enough.
fewer tweets vaguely
Not for the kind of
referencing
shit she was doing.
situation, but they couldn't avoid it forever. Would it be too meta to do a reaction video to a reaction video where the tweet...
Wait. I'm not sure how meta this is. Me doing a reaction of a analysis of a reactionary channel reacting to a react channel reacting to reacts. Which means if somebody makes a reaction of me reacting to this, we might divide by 0.
Community noted stating, for additional context, it needs to be known that this tweet was written in the wake of a controversy regarding reaction YouTuber SSSniperWolf, who recently leaked the personal information of a fellow creator on the platform, Jackfilms. On the 20th of October 2023, YouTube finally responded to the community outcry with a tweet reading, confirming SSSniperWolf has received temporary monetization suspension per creator responsibility policy.
Ah, yes, YouTube's typical response to people they have an unnecessary boner for. Naughty! Naughty! We knew you blew up that orphanage, but naughty! Oh, don't do that again! Don't you go blow up that orphanage now! Tut tut tut!
Off-platform actions that put others' personal safety at risk harm our community, and the behavior of both sides isn't
honestly one of my favorite things about Twitter recently has been watching how unhinged Twitter comments have been.
Where the tweet again got community noted, stating, SSSniperWolf has also been called out for allegedly minors, which YouTube didn't address, and it is against their own terms of service. As with many corporate statements, the language was intentionally ambiguous. They weren't willing to state just how long Leah's channel would be demonetized. It could just be a few days, a week, or a possible month until they let her off the hook. There was also the fact that they felt both sides were in the wrong, despite Leah being the one to cross the line by breaking terms of service. This led many to believe that YouTube only demonetized Leah out of obligation.
Oh, boing!
They saw Jack as problematic
fine.
for exposing
I see that you want to take this conversation seriously as I do. That's you. See, now that's how you get attention on the internet.
That was quietly swept under the rug. Less than an hour after YouTube made their thoughts on the situation public, Leah momentaneously posted the first and worst apology of her career. Let me start by saying that I'm sorry for my recent actions.
lay it on me.
It is inexcusable. I am sorry to Jackfilms, YouTube, and the entire...
Okay, this obviously is a very good apology because it didn't start with a very obvious fake sigh. I have made a severe and continuous lapse in judgment.
I create a community, and my incredible fans for not being a better example for appropriate conflict resolution. Jackfilms, while we certainly don't see eye to eye and have our differences, I'm sorry for reacting the way I did.
Does anybody want to take a wild guess and say that she got somebody else to write this apology for her? Because, like, a lot of these big name YouTubers will have people who specifically vet their tweets to make it as corporate as possible. Because the second you make it yourself in an emotional state, of course you're going to say stuff that's going to get you in trouble. Or using AI. Well, why would I need to apologize myself when I can get AI to do it for me?
I should have taken the opportunity to show young creators how adults and professionals resolve.
This doesn't even sound like something she would say. It's too well spelt and enunciated. There's far too much grammar for this to be a SSSniperWolf comment.
I hope we can find some time to connect and communicate respectfully. I'd also like to thank YouTube for holding me accountable. I deserve it, respect the decision, and appreciate the opportunity to learn and grow from a true lapse in
This is
judgment.
either the most unhinged lawyer that's ever existed, or literally an AI. This doesn't even sound like it was written by a human. What the
If this apology was genuine, and absolutely no one was going to give Leah...
This wouldn't even hold up on Better Call Saul, Jesus.
Just secured their Christmas bonus. SSniperWolf using ChatGPT to generate this, posting it, then checking the comments to see if people believe she can write, read, and think. Looking at Leah's channel now, the only videos that seem to be affected...
Sorry. I see furries in any video and I realize that my time has come.
The temporary demonetization are the new ones, and the rest of her backlog still seem to have ads present. It appears that YouTube played a part in making Leah's apology tweet, and only punished her on a surface level to allow the...
Wait, YouTube made her apology?
Content theft, but...
Dude! Why can I not get some favoritism from the channels that I make content for? Yo, any Twitch staff or YouTube moderators, can you please throw me a freaking bone here? Please! What have I got to do to get in your good books?
But in the process,
is it because I'm British? It is, isn't it?
Double standards and selective enforcements of policies that YouTube is willing to participate in when it comes to making more money off larger creators. It's unclear what steps Jack will take next to make sure justice is served, or if he'll take those at all. However, it's clear that YouTube was never on the side of smaller creators and are more interested in maintaining their bottom line, even if it means letting a literal criminal remain on their platform. Leah's entire career on YouTube was built on the back of others.
Anyone else would have been put in jail for the kind of stuff that she's done.
Popular was never her own to begin with.
Right!
Making her only the face of the channel. She made everyone.
Funny thing, PewDiePie's original content was Call of Duty stuff as well.
Slandered, stole, and cheated her way to the top. Leah saw sacrificing her credibility, trust, and honesty with
comparatively
those
though,
around her
Dan.
as a
Comparatively,
small price
he's
to pay
smaller.
As long as she got what she wanted, but it appears that price might be too high. There's a pending lawsuit that left her hanging in the balance, temporary demonetization, and unending contempt in the community. If you want to find out more about the situation,
in my mind, if it smells like shit, looks like shit, is shaped like shit, then it's probably shit. And you should probably get the shit off your face, YouTube. So in my eyes, again, I like to believe the best in people. I like to think that there's always two sides to the story, and that when you see a video like this that's very biasly leaning on one side, you know, it's probably, you kind of want to make conclusions based on your own evidence. But everything that I've seen from this, and based on the validity of a lot of it, just ban her. Like, there's such an easy solution. Just ban her off the channel and let the lawsuits play out if people want to make lawsuits. Because goddamn YouTube, you'd be making very bad. You're making poor choices. You're making very poor choices here. I mean, you've been making poor choices for 7 years, but that's beside the point. I don't really care about the substance of this video. At the end of the day, this is more about the validity of content creation and the importance of being an actual content creator and making things of substance rather than being a faker that just makes React content. And yes, I realize the irony that this is a React Andy video talking about the complete vapidity of React content. But at least when I make React content, I add my thoughts to it rather than just letting it play out and go, wow. Wow, that's crazy. Wow. But with that, I'd love to know your opinion, guys. Drama is stupid. I never like getting involved with it, but it's always funny to watch a literal garbage fire in motion. So, hey, easy content. Let's go.